Hello and welcome to glittershinenails. Following on from my latest Nicole Diary large stamping plate haul, in this video I'll be sharing with you another one of their large stamping plates. So in this video I'll be swatching and reviewing Nicole Diary stamping plate L08. As always, you can find information on where I purchased from in the description box below. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel and please make sure you have the bell notification on, and please also like this video. These things really do help out my channel. Thank you. So I have my usual stamper and scraper along with 6 coloured nail tips which I'll be swatching onto. For the first swatch I'll be using a teal green coloured nail tip along with a white stamping polish. With this style of image it won't matter what length your nail is, as you could have some clear colour at the top of the nail. It would make a very pretty nail whatever you did with it. Gorgeous swatch. For the next swatch I'll be using a lilac coloured nail tip along with a metallic purple stamping polish. I love this image. You could very easily add a second stamp below of it if you had longer nails. You could also fill in the flowers with some added colour, but a very pretty nail. This image, I definitely need to add it into a mani. For the next swatch I'll be using a light blue coloured nail tip along with a metallic blue stamping polish. Now I couldn't make out what this image was until it was swatched, but one thing I do want to mention is the image next to it. I'm not sure if they're meant to be layered or not. Either way, it's still a pretty image though. For the next swatch I'll be using a yellow coloured nail tip along with a red stamping polish. I adore mandala images. Adding full colour to them for like reverse stamping, they look amazing. I love that it didn't fill the whole nail. I think it adds something different to it, but I definitely will be using this image in a mani. For the next swatch I'll be using a nude brown coloured nail tip along with a dark brown stamping polish. With these next two swatches I will be removing any excess before stamping down, and I do like to work even quicker with brown stamping polishes. But what a fantastic image. This is full of so much detail. For the next swatch I'll be using a light green coloured nail tip along with a dark green stamping polish. This floral image is stunning and it would also really come to life with some added colour, and there's quite a few images that it would work alongside as well. You could also use the same image on one nail a couple of times, but really pretty though. And then here they are all together. So let's move on to the photo swatches and mani that I've created from Nicole Diary stamping plate L08. Nicole Diary stamping plate L08 is Lotus Mandala Oriental inspired. There is 15 large style images at the bottom of the stamping plate, along with over 30 mixed size images at the top. I lost count the number of times I tried to count them, but I adore plates which have a good mix of size images. There is a layered floral image at the top of the stamping plate, and as I said in the video section, there is a lotus leaf image and a pattern image. I tried to lay them together, but I really couldn't figure out if they were meant to be together or not, so I've just swatched them on their own, but I will be back to have a better look at them though. I love images which are on L08. There is some that I don't think I've seen before, like the water pools and the lily pads. Very unusual, but would really make a very interesting mani. The words, I was really happy with how they turned out. Sometimes they can be smushed on the nail tip, especially when the writing is so small and squiggly. I know quite a few other YouTubers and Instagram creators who would love this style of plate, so I can see this being a very popular stamping plate to have in anyone's collection. There isn't one swatch that I don't like. They have all turned out really nice. I've only used the same stamper and clear jelly stamper stamping polishes for these swatches, even for the smaller images, but you could even use a smaller stamper if you preferred. There is so many images I want to use, it's crazy. I think there's only 1 or 2 images that I more than likely wouldn't use, so that's really good. As I said in the other Nicole Diary large stamping plate videos, they are very inexpensive. I paid £1.91 per plate, which is mad for this type of large plate. but also that they worked really well. They're really nicely engraved and they have really surprised me. As I said before, I prefer them to the smaller Nicole Diary stamping plates. Any of the large stamping plates from Nicole Diary that are already here on my channel, I'll leave links for them in the description box below. They're definitely worth checking out. I know that I'll be returning to them all at some point, but I definitely want to return to L08 in the autumn for some mandala inspired autumnal manis. Nicole Diary stamping plate L08 is a very nice stamping plate and I'm glad I now have this in my collection. And speaking of autumnal manis, for this mani that's what I went with. So I've used a dark orange gel polish as my base colour and I've stamped in a dark brown stamping polish. I believe I used it in the nude nail in the video section. I've used 3 different images to create this mani with sort of a lotus theme running through it. Even though this is quite dark, I really do like it. It's something a little different from me. All of my swatches will be over on my Instagram page in the next few days, along with the mani and what products I've used. There is a link in the description box below. If you do come over and see my posts and you like them, please give them a like as well. I'd be really grateful. Thank you for viewing my swatch review on this Nicole Diary large stamping plate L08. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Hit that subscribe button and share. Also, don't forget to come over and follow me on my Instagram page at glittershinenails. So until next time, happy stamping and bye!